What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another video. So yesterday Juventus won against Inter away from home 1-0 with a goal from Kostic. A controversial goal from Kostic, but I don't really want to get into that because I can honestly talk about yesterday's game for about an hour. And let's be honest, who's going to see an hour-long video? But what I wanted to focus on today was Kostic, because I think the match they played yesterday has really proven a lot of people wrong, and it continues to prove people wrong week after week. Now let's take it back a bit when we first signed Kostic. Now, we signed him from Frankfurt for around 12 million, and it was quite a cheap deal because his contract with Frankfurt was in his last year, so obviously we were going to get him for quite cheap, and it came in with a lot of expectations considering I think he has the third most assists in the last 4 or 5 seasons in Europe. So obviously the expectations were quite high from him regardless of his low transfer fee. And if you guys remember, his first few matches were very mediocre. Now this came due to the fact that he was playing a left wing position, a 4-3-3, a position that he hasn't played in recent times, because if you guys do remember, when he was at Frankfurt he used to play in a 5 at the back as a left wing back, a position that obviously gave him a lot of advantages considering he's really fast, he knows how to cross well, and he can really strike the ball well when the opportunity comes. But in a 4-3-3 as a left winger, the position didn't really suit him well, because to go from a position like the left wing back position where you have to do a lot of defending and attacking to a position like the left wing position where players like Chiesa, Di Maria, a lot of attacking players play in, it's a real big transition. It doesn't really suit Kostic's style, and of course for this he's faced a lot of criticism, which obviously I'll be the first one to say I was also criticizing him quite a lot at the beginning of the season due to the fact that people were like, oh, he has a lot of assists, oh, he's going to be so great at Juve, what a steal for 12 million. And in the beginning of the season he disappointed. Obviously looking at it now, it wasn't totally his fault, but around October Allegri changed Juventus' formation from a 4-3-3 to a 3-5-2. This because it had a lot of positives, not only with Kostic playing as a left wing back, but also it was way better in defense. Bremer would get to play as a central center back in a back 3, a position that he played at Torino and he won best defender of Serie A in. This would also allow for players like Alexandro Danilo, who aren't really good at attacking, to play more of a defensive role and really removing those attacking responsibilities that they would have as fullbacks. And ever since that formation changed, Juventus really started to play way better football and started to get a lot more wins. And same thing happened with Kostic. Kostic started to play way better in his new role. He started to play better, particularly after that Inter game in November, which if you guys remember, that was a crazy game at home. We won 2-0 with Kostic assisting twice, and as I said before, he really started to put in good performances week after week ever since. And in particular, he started performing really good in the beginning of February. It seems like every game he'll either score or assist, which is great. And overall, so far his Juventus career has been quite good, scoring 3 goals and getting 11 assists. He is also the player with the third most minutes after Danilo and Rabiot with 2,791 minutes and 38 games. And if I'm gonna be honest, he really deserves an apology from us Juve supporters, because he faced a lot of criticism at the beginning of the season. Granted, it was probably deserved, but still. And even if you see his performances, he always seems to put in 110% on the pitch, always seems to have energy despite the fact he plays almost every game, and for the most part he does play 90 minutes if he isn't getting subbed off for Ealing Jr. Regardless, let me know your thoughts and comments down below. What do you guys think about these Kostic performances? I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to like, share, subscribe, more content, and see you in the next one.